Monologue on a log. 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 Monologue. Hello. So I've decided to do, that's as far as I get. I've decided to do a little thing called Monologue on a Log. So this being the log, this here, I think you can just about see that, because I think the words go together very nicely, which is, you know, one of the things I like in life is words. And I'm going to try and sit on a log, different type of log. I'm not going to be too picky. It can be like a little log, or I'm going to allow a tree stump, something that's still in the ground, or something like this, which is a sort of fallen tree many years ago. It's still actually attached to the ground over there. I'll show you that in a moment. There's another little bit here to put my feet on. It's great. It's a good log. I'm in the woods. You can hear the aeroplane there, the birds tweeting. It's lovely. So I'm going to find me a log, maybe once a week or something like that, and I'm going to talk about stuff. And if you lovely people subscribe to my channel, and I get any interest in the monologue on a log, I like saying that, monologue on a log. If I get maybe a few more subscribers, I could start inviting interesting friends. I think I have some. I think a lot of my friends are quite interesting, actually. I say friends. People I know on Facebook. Have I got any friends? I don't know. You tell me. It's weird, isn't it? I said I don't hang around with people. Anyway, oh, this is amazing. I'm just moving a little bit, and all the way over there, about 10 yards away, this bit of tree, which you can't see, is really going for it. It's wobbling like a wobbly thing. So anyway, if I get enough people subscribing to the channel, maybe, let's say, I think I've got 40 at the moment, which is not a lot. I think I've got over 1,000 Facebook friends. So, you know, 40 is not a lot as a percentage of that. 0.4, is it? I don't know. I used to do maths, but it doesn't really interest me anymore. So I've got a few more. Let's say we get up to 50, and I could start inviting people to join me on a log, and we could have a dialogue on a log. Just a thought. Again, you know, I do these things to amuse myself, really. This whole world of communication and social media and all that sort of stuff is a huge shift from when I were a lad. It's just everybody wanted to tell everybody else who they are and what they do and all of that. And please be my friend. But there's something about getting to my age that you think, fuck it, this is actually quite fun. Get more attention than if I just go around being a normal old person. So let's do it. So monologue on a log. There we go. So today, I'm just going to have a quick word about seagulls. I think. Seagulls and possibly mileages. Seagulls, the other night, I was parked up outside my gig at the Clarence in Seaton, as always. And this has happened a couple of times before, but it made me think this time. I came out after 3-4 hours in the pub, playing my guitar and generally making a nuisance of myself, and car absolutely covered in seagull shit, obviously. The bonnet was absolutely splattered with it. In fact, I have a photograph. Also, the windscreen, I don't know how they did it, but they dropped little more liquidy, sounds a bit bad, doesn't it? More liquidy sort of white things that actually from the inside looked a little bit like sperm. Not that I've ever seen a sperm. But I took a photo of that too. But it got me thinking, sits back. It got me thinking, I park there once, twice a week, and nothing. Loads of shit. And you think, what are they doing, these birds? These rats of the sky. What are they doing? How does it all land on my bonnet? They actually have to be flying up above and think as a community, let's shit here today. There's a nice car down there. It'll probably make a nice noise. But they have to do it all together. It can't be one bird. It's like, you'll see the picture back there. How do they do this? Community shitting. Somebody explain this to me, please. I will ask questions in my monologue, and I'm very happy if people give me answers. Or disagree. No, don't disagree with me. That would just be futile. Because I don't listen. So yeah. So that's seagulls. Seagulls are obviously... I can't say it. See what I did there? Seagulls are utter... I'll bleep that out. But now, as a completely random aside, I'll just talk to you about mileages and numbers. I call them palindromes. I don't know if they are in number terms, but obviously in words, a palindrome is something that is the same forwards as backwards. So when I get a mileage on my car, and I quite like palindromes, word palindromes, like ABBA, that's one. Can't think of another one, but onomatopoeia isn't one. I like number palindromes. When they come up as mileages on my car, I get very excited. And I look forward, I see one coming, like perhaps 50 miles away or 100 miles away. It's like, yes, here we go. And of course, the older the car you have, the bigger the mileage and the further it is in between mileages. If you've got a fairly recent car, they come up quite a lot. But mine's quite old and it's done a lot of miles. And so they only come up every 1,000 miles, is it? Something like that. Might be more now. I don't know. But I love it when they come up. So I was just driving up here today, up to the woods, and I saw one coming and I had to stop and take a photograph of it. So there it is. I have no idea why. I just like them. Anybody else? Does anybody else go bonkers when they get a palindromic mileage? Okay, I think probably I've waffled enough for today. Given myself some editing to do. I will just take a few little shots of the log that I'm on so that you understand how good and woody it is. I do like wood. Talk about wood another day. I like nature too. Yeah. Subscribe. You never know what rubbish you might hear. See you next time.
Monologue. On the log. Monologue.
So there's where I was sitting.
Monologue.
You can probably see from the background. And there, look at that.
Monologue.
Look at that.
Monologue.
Lots of lovely days.
Monologue. 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 Monologue.
Monologue. It's quite cool in the shade today. It's not a bad day. It's quite cool. There's the almost legendary tripod and my nice pink phone cover and my bottle of water. How interesting is all of this?